Okay, so we kind of have a new setup going on. I got the new sofa, but I realized my table's way too tall now. So for now, so I don't look like this, we're cutting out my old table until I get a new table. But anyway, FaZe Jarvis's Fortnite career and my good old trusty helmet have joined me on the sofa today. And today we're going to be talking about a sensitive topic. It shouldn't be taken lightly and it's not meant to be funny. Because as you know by the title, today we're talking about Lia Marie Johnson. She's a 23-year-old social media influencer. She has 1.4 million followers on Instagram, and she originally rose to fame from the YouTube series called Kids React. Later, she developed a career in music and even landed a decent movie role. But the reason we're talking about her today, however, is pretty worrying. Recently, Lia had stepped out of the spotlight, which is fine to do so. Many child stars do that when they get famous at a young age. I mean, once they get older, they might find out, hey, that lifestyle is just not for me anymore, which is completely understandable. And I respect it. But her following actions made everyone very worried. A couple months ago, Lia's been on Instagram Live doing a lot of concerning stuff, to say the least. Problematic would kind of be an understatement to what she's been posting on her Instagram Lives lately. But in a nutshell, she was acting very weird, saying a bunch of odd stuff, like stuff that genuinely just does not make sense whatsoever. And it had gotten so bad, the absolute hero himself, Sam Pepper, decided to try to fix this.
So that's all.
Why did you decide to go live on Instagram?
Because this is where the answers are. Because if you do not answer to yourself, then you're not answering to anyone.
Yeah, but you need to be around people that really care about you.
But no one cares about me, so I don't go online.
You really, really shouldn't put away your worries with and stuff. It's not going to end pretty.
Right.
Just a little bit of advice.
And as I said previously, that she's been acting in a way where when people take a look at her streams, they're like, okay, she's definitely under the influence of something. Which she kind of confirmed by saying, oh, my favorite substance is mushrooms and wine. Sure, you do you, but saying that on a live stream in front of a child audience might not be the smartest move here. You know, hence why people are worried about her.
Favorite mushrooms. Mushrooms with a glass of red wine. Favorite. If I could just get a stem and a cap and then a glass of red wine, call it a night for me. Gotta go.
And other fans are asking if she has any other sorts of mental health issues due to the video here where she says that she's schizophrenic.
24 hours, yo, and I don't have a split personality. I just am schizophrenic. It's not a big deal. It's really not a big deal.
But recently, things have gone from bad to worse, sadly. Because not too long ago, Lia was back on Instagram Live, and this time, she seemed to be in private with her producer, who was a much older man. And he was seen being very inappropriate with her because it was pretty obvious that she was intoxicated, and it was very obvious that he was trying to take advantage of her here. Now, I can't be 100% confirmed that this man is her producer, but it seems very likely from what we've seen. I mean, there's a moment where we see his face on screen, and yes, the lighting's very dim, but when you put a side-by-side picture of him, you're like, oh yeah, that's him. The man is named Steve Weatherby, and he began working with Lia at a young age. There's a music video Lia sang along to with other girls, in which Steve Weatherby is credited for writing and producing. Lia was 15 at this time. But it's also important to note that there's no proof of a romantic relationship between them until Lia was an adult. However, all of this is insanely creepy to me, definitely with that insane age gap going on. There's even a video on YouTube where Steve is being interviewed by two young children, and it's just very uncomfortable to watch. Honestly, uncomfortable is an understatement for this.
What do you like most about photography?
I think my favorite thing is meeting the kids and their parents and just getting to know them. And then we always take an ice cream break, and I like doing the ice cream.
If you could describe yourself in colors, what type of color would you be?
This is going to sound really weird, but I think pink and black. And pink, because pink is just this friendly color, nobody's afraid of pink. But black it's kind of this mysterious color, so you kind of don't know what's going to happen.
And again, there's no 100% proof that this is the guy who is in Lia's video. But if it is, which it kind of is likely to be, that's very creepy. But anyway, viewers became insanely concerned about her following this live stream, in which she's seen with an older man. So the fans do what fans do and they flood her Instagram with comments asking if she's okay. In fact, many viewers thought that the police should actually do a wellness check on her. And shortly after all of this, police actually broke into her home, which Lia apparently live streamed.
They broke in. The police. They broke in. There's no more door. There's no more door.
And in this live stream, you can hear the same old man who was in the previous live stream say, Lia, I need this not to go out because it'll affect my work.
Lia, I need this not to go out because it'll affect my work.
That's insanely creepy. That's messed up. And obviously a massive slip up from him to have that leaked on the internet. So to say the least, this is insanely weird. Like, I honestly just don't even know what to make of this video. It just leaves me with a really unsettling feeling. But after this, to make things just even weirder, Steve Weatherby just decided to vanish completely from the internet from that. He deleted his entire internet presence after that. So if that's not a very weird and creepy coincidence, I don't know what is. It's like, Steve, excuse me, sir, you just made everything way creepier about yourself. Obviously, people are looking at you with a magnifying glass. Why do you want to completely vanish from the internet, making yourself seem way shadier than what you did before? And shady is an understatement. But after many people witnessed this very uncomfortable video, Lia posted something later, which seemed to be a positive turn. She went on live again, but this time it seemed like she was in a safer environment and just a safer place in general. And then she said that she's not really comfortable to talk about everything that's been going on. But then, even more recently, she posted this photo on her Instagram story saying, finding my way out of an abusive relationship is the best decision I've ever made. Can't wait to see where my life takes me now with open opportunities and my positivity leading the way. This is such a great thing if it's actually true. I'm really hoping that she's being honest here and that her life has taken a turn towards health and positivity. However, we don't know what kind of hold this very shady guy by the name of Steve has around Lia. See, there's always unfortunately that chance that someone, I guess, controlling Lia had her post this to ease the nerves of her fans and people following her. However, after these posts of positivity, Lia went back up on live. This time, she was getting into some deep topics and ended up getting on the topic where something horrible happened during her childhood. She didn't specify what this was, but she stated it was unfortunately one of her earliest memories. Since it was something so tragic, it's likely her mind blocked it out in order to self-preserve. Lia goes on to say that her memory of this terrible event started to surface around the time she was 19 and began to develop symptoms of depression and anxiety. She was able to seek psychiatric help for these. Also, during the live, she mentioned that she has never been diagnosed with schizophrenia, contrary to the video shown earlier where she said the opposite. Maybe she was saying it in a joking manner in her head, but it just absolutely did not come across as joking at all to the internet. Maybe that happened. We'll give her the benefit of the doubt. But in the same night she was on her live, she also posted on her Instagram story something that was confusing to say the least. It says, I feel like I won't be able to sleep tonight, and I didn't sleep at all last night, so that probably means I won't sleep at all this week, or month, or year. Let's hope I can never fall asleep and fall into another dimension that no one else can access, and I'm just enjoying the lonely realm I've tapped into, and exploring the unknown aspects of existence of flying around at the light speed and visiting every habitable in the universe, because I want to. Thank you for correcting me, Hannah. But still, that absolutely doesn't make any sense. I feel like she should talk to a professional that could help her on getting more sleep. I genuinely don't even know what that means. It seems like a very sad statement to make, definitely after those happy posts she posted previously. And it's also very worrisome that she doesn't have anyone around her that's stepping in when this stuff happens. Or at least from our perspective, it doesn't seem like someone's there. But we're all just kind of outsiders, so we can only speculate. What I'm trying to say here is no one seems to stop her or even try to take care of her. But on the other hand, it seems like the communities kind of came together. There's been a lot of influencers and YouTubers talking about this topic, with the end goal just being shedding more light on this so something positive can come out of this. Recently, even Tana Mojo tweeted, how do we help Lia Marie Johnson? Dominic DeAngelis, who seemingly used to be friends with Lia, responded to Tana's tweet saying, we've tried, I've tried, her friends aren't real friends anymore, and she hasn't replied to me countless of times. I don't know who is close around her, but someone has to step up. I'm just hopeful something good comes from this. I truly hope that there's some real positive change in Lia's life soon, because hopefully she finds a better place mentally and physically. But on that note, I'll be ending today's video and I'll see you guys in a new video either tomorrow or the next day. Peace.